A week ago, I got a call from the detective. My 3-year-old daughter said that my ex-boyfriend, Michael, was sexually molesting her, taking pictures of her, and that he was putting his mouth on her privates. I was married for 3 years to her father, Travis. Travis's family took her to the hospital Wednesday night, last Wednesday. No one called me, no one said anything to me. They basically went behind my back to take her to the hospital. Someone states that she had been sexually molested. The cops got called. The medical records show inconclusive. I don't really know what to believe because my daughter said it was in the same room as me. She sleeps next to me in the same bed. So for me not to wake up is just, that's very hard for me to believe. Travis's family, they have a past of making false accusations, making false DCF reports. I do believe maybe Travis could have had something to do with this. Maybe he was the actual one who messed with her. I haven't been alone with my daughter since this all happened. It's been a week. I haven't been able to talk to her, be with her by myself. I'm not gonna say that I'm a bad mom, but at the same time, I feel like a horrible person to know that, or to even think that this could happen while I'm in the same room as her. I want to find out who did this. I want to find out if Michael was actually sick enough to touch my kid while I was sleeping. I want to find out if my ex-husband is framing my boyfriend. If Michael fails, he's going to rot in prison.
Michael, you know you're accused of molesting a 3-year-old little girl and taking a picture. So while we talk, you're going to be standing up.
All right.
So I got to ask you, did you molest her?
Never.
You didn't take a picture
Never
of
crossed
her?
my mind, nothing.
Private area?
Nothing.
Why would this little girl who's 3 years old say this?
That's what I want to know, because a 3-year-old girl just doesn't make something up like this. Not at all.
Exactly. 3-year-old.
Somebody's either making something up or coaching her through this, or something's going on.
So you believe somebody's telling her to say this?
Exactly. A 3-year-old girl just does not make this up.
How long have you been with her mother?
3 months now, but we met 5 years ago.
Okay, but in this short period of time, this 3-year-old girl, she's known you for 3 months.
Yes.
What did she say happened?
First, actually, the story keeps on changing. From the beginning, first they said when they took her to the hospital that Michael touched me there. They asked because of the diaper rash if anybody did. Then when I talked to detectives, then something went in, and then I took a picture or something. Now when I got here, now I'm finding out that they're saying that I performed oral sex and took a bunch of pictures.
And when did she say this happened?
Like on a Monday or Tuesday while Barbie was there in the room.
Like a week ago?
Yeah.
And from what I understand, the police are investigating this right now. They confiscated your computer.
Yeah, memory cards. I gave them everything, search warrant, anything they need, I'm doing.
Now, the ex-husband, Travis, you believe he has something to do with this?
Yeah, because it's all funny because now I'm finding out that he's telling them that he barely knows me and all this and that when we've been friends for years. I got pictures of him on my Facebook, we're chilling and all this and that. But once I get with Barbie, we lose contact and now we're not talking and now all this is happening.
Well, I mean, what would his motivation be? It's not like this is, you know, they got divorced.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to be with him. So obviously maybe he's starting to see that we're getting really serious and
so
she's actually
you think Travis wants to be with Barbie?
Either that or somebody wants Travis and Barbie to be together in that family.
You say you didn't do this?
No, I didn't.
But when the police were questioning you, you ran.
I didn't run.
You left?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I sat in that room for 30, 45 minutes, and I rode down there with her support, didn't know what was going on. So when we went outside, she went outside to go grab her purse and stuff, and I kept asking her what was going on. She just kept keeping her head down and stuff like that, wouldn't tell me anything, and I kept asking what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. She says nothing, just walked right by me and kept going. So I just walked off. Now when they said they came out to question me, and I ran, I'd like to know when they came down the street and picked me up, and they said, will you voluntarily come back to come talk? I said yes, because I thought I was going to be on her behalf to help her out. Come to find out when I get back, I'm the suspect.
Did they find the pictures that you're being accused of?
Everything came back clean.
Well, it's still under investigation.
Well, yeah, but I talked to them the next day, and they went through everything and said that nothing came up.
How is this affecting you?
This is tearing me apart. I actually got released from prison not too long ago, and I finally am able to get my life on track, and I'm with somebody that I want to be with.
What were you in prison for?
Burglary conveyances, car fishing when I was like 17 years old. I was a little juvenile.
Were you ever arrested for any sexual assaults or
Never.
anything like that?
Possession of marijuana and just little petty thefts.
All right, we're going to bring out Travis, who was married to Barbie, right? And
Yes.
this is his little girl?
Yes.
And his sister Brittany. Let's bring them out.
No, seriously, Mike.
No, don't even
Just
come near me.
stay back there, though.
First off, you're starting to mix things up saying you don't know me and things like that.
No, I never said I don't know you.
Oh, well, that's what they're telling me
No,
back then.
I
First off,
chill with you.
whoa, because I'm the
No.
one, this is my life,
You know,
all
this
right?
is my daughter.
I'm sorry. This is my life that's on the stake. You all are sitting over bowing up. I'm getting accused of touching your daughter. Why the did I do that?
You know, that's what I want to know, Mike. Why are the police, the Special Victims Unit, DCF showing up at my job at 3 o'clock in the morning, telling me that you did this, telling me that at 8 o'clock in the morning, as soon as I get off work, I have to be there for my daughter to have a full investigation, exam, go see psychiatrists, because they think that you did this crap? Why?
Why? That's why I'm here to figure that out too there, buddy.
Well, you know what, let's find out. You know what? No, I don't want you. You're full of crap.
Michael, I have a question.
Well, he's, you know, he's accused of molesting your daughter. Now, if you're not, he's accusing you of maybe you made this up, that you want to get back with Barbie. Any truth at all to that?
I
There's
wouldn't take Barbie back.
3-year-olds just don't make this up, Travis.
No crap, Mike.
So you're not making this up about, you have never coached your daughter to say that he did this?
No,
or?
absolutely not. The first time I ever heard about it was when they showed up at my job at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Job.
The Special Victims Unit with the Sheriff's Department and DCF.
And they came to you and said what?
They came and said, they pulled me outside, they were like, look, you know, we need to talk to you. Your daughter was taken to the hospital. She told the doctors
So
that
why did anybody contact Barbie to let her know that her daughter's going through all this?
because she was with you, Mike.
With me?
DCF informed us not to let anybody
We were not
know.
allowed to have contact
I
with
did not
you
find out till the next
or
day.
Barbie until after she had went through the exam. Nobody was allowed to call her.
I'm going to ask you to leave the stage. We'll bring you back out.
All right.
So the investigators come to you, they tell you this, and what do you do?
I went over to my grandparents' house. She had my daughter,
Who's she?
my grandmother.
Your grandmother had your daughter.
Correct.
So you get there, and obviously you don't wake your daughter up, right?
No, I went in there. I went to lay down with her and put my arms around her, and she instantly started fighting. I'm serious. Baby, it's daddy. And she grabbed me by my shirt and pulled me to her and like laid in my arms. But I mean, even from a dead sleep, she's throwing punches, kicking, fighting. That is not
At some
normal.
point, did you talk to your daughter and ask her what happened?
Not until after she had spoke to the psychiatrist.
No, but I'm saying,
Yes,
you
yes.
know, at some point, your
Yes.
dad, and you said, hey, honey, tell daddy what happened.
Yes, sir.
And what did she say to you?
She looked at me, she's like, Michael hurt me. I'm like, what do you mean Michael hurt me? Or hurt you? She's like, he my I'm like, he did what? She's like, she got real bashful, kind of timid, put her head down. You know, I'm like, baby, you're not being scolded. You're not in trouble. What did he do to you? He's like, and she, you know, she kind of just cowered and she's like, he my and she went to, she like kind of pushed her legs apart. She's like, he went like this and took pictures. And I lost it. Started bawling. You know, that's my baby. She's 3 years old.
You said earlier you wouldn't take Barbie back even.
Never.
You,
Never.
Why did that relationship end?
There was too much drama from the beginning. It was her family involved in it, my family involved in it. Both of us made our mistakes with our exes.
And so the relationship
The
ended.
relationship was doomed from the beginning.
So before this happened, you didn't have an axe to grind with Michael?
No, not at all.
Did you take a lie detector test?
Yes.
Okay. And obviously, Michael took a lie detector test.
Correct.
Is there anything that you want to add?
I just want to know why, if this was made up, she obviously would tell the story, but her actions wouldn't be based on that.
What happened?
I took her to the store on our way back. She fell asleep, and when I got home to get her out, she balled her fist up at me and jumped across the car, like away from towards the other door. And I had to introduce myself to her pretty much before she would come to me.
Did you ever see behavior like from her before?
She's outgoing and will talk to anybody. The people I live with, she would not go near. She didn't want to. She'd play with the kids, but the adults, no guys. She will not go around.
Okay.
And if there are guys there, she stays in one of the female's arms. She does not want to be around another male.
I would hope that he passes because we wouldn't want
Absolutely.
any child to be molested.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to talk to Barbie, and at some point we'll bring you back out. Let's bring out Barbie. How you doing, Barbie?
Hi.
You married to Travis for a few years. You have a little girl. The marriage doesn't work out. You guys get divorced. You start seeing Michael.
Right.
And you were dating about 3 months. And why don't you tell me what happened? I mean, this kind of blew up all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. Pretty much, me and Travis, couldn't be a relationship. That wasn't going to happen. Me and Michael know each other for 5 years. I can pretty much tell you I know him like the back of my hand. But with that said, there's possibilities for anything.
Well, it's good to hear that you're open to protecting your child and exploring everything, so that's a good thing.
What I do know, though, is I was with Travis for 3 years. I know what his family's capable of. I know what he's capable of.
And what are they capable of?
They have in the past done false DCF cases, false accusations to take Travis from his grandmother, to try to take Travis's 2 sisters or from their mother.
So they've made up allegations in the past to gain control over children before.
Right.
And do you believe that they're doing this now to gain control of your daughter?
There's a part of me that believes it, yes.
Because of things that happened in the past and such. And when you know Michael like the back of your hand, you say, any abnormal behavior?
No, I know he has his record, he's got his anger problems, stuff like that, but I don't see,
Is he ever alone with your child?
never,
Never.
never.
In your heart, do you believe this occurred?
I think something did happen because 3-year-old can't make this kind of stuff up, but at the same time, no one's telling me anything. I'm basically on my own fending for
Well,
myself.
at some level, you believe this happened.
I do.
Well,
Something happened.
Who could have done it?
I don't know. I guess that's why I'm here.
What did your daughter say to the doctor exactly?
From what I'm told, she told the doctor that she was scared of Michael, that Michael was touching her, that he took pictures of her private parts, that he had down there.
Your best guess at what's going on here?
There's something happened to my kid and somebody knows about it, but no one's telling me.
But no gut feeling on who did something to your child?
I don't believe Michael would be capable of doing this, but at the same time, I'm not ruling him out.
Your daughter is 3 years old. I mean, you know your daughter. You know how well she speaks, how much
I
she
don't
can
think she's
verbalize.
capable of saying the things that she said without someone telling her these words
What
themselves.
3-year-old says?
Exactly, that's what I said.
Let's bring everybody back out. While we're waiting for everybody to come back out, if Michael does fail this lie detector test, you took a lie detector test
Yes.
whether you did this, what will you do?
Not be able to control myself, pretty much.
Michael's mother's here. Let's hear what she has to say. Let's bring her out.
Travis, I don't know you two, okay? I'm not here to belittle anyone. But you have no idea what you're doing to my family, my child. And I hope to God that you two are happy. Again, I'm not here to belittle you.
I'm not happy.
I don't know you. This is a sad and a horrible accusation that you're doing to him right now.
I didn't make
And
these
for the
accusations.
wait a
I was
minute,
at
let me
work when
finish.
these
You had your
accusations were
turn,
made.
okay? Let me finish, okay? She loves Michael. I don't know if you have some jealousy towards that. I don't know. I'm not here to accuse you of that you're, I don't know. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But I do know my son. And I know 110% he did not do this. There's not 1 ounce of doubt in my mind that he did not do this.
Like I said, all I know is that his name was brought up by my daughter.
And all I know
I don't
that-
know where it came from. I don't know what
I
it was.
understand.
Came from somewhere.
I want to know whether he did it or
understand.
not.
Well, she told Barbie that she had, when we asked her, why didn't you tell your mommy? In front of Barbie, she said, I did tell my mommy.
She didn't tell me. She said that she was hurting because she had a diaper rash. Do you seriously think any mother in their right mind would sit there as their daughter told them that, hey, your boyfriend's sexually
I don't
molesting
know.
me? Do you think that man would
Not
still be
a mother.
walking
A
if they were
mother
both standing
wouldn't.
in front of me? You're not a mother. That's the exact point. You are
Isn't.
not a mother.
Isn't, but But who lived with you and took care of her because you couldn't afford daycare? I lived with you. I didn't work because you.
And I
wanted to
took
use my
care of you
car
too because
and
you
take care
can't
of
get a
your
job
child.
either. That you haven't even started yet.
Okay, I have. I've been going to school. What are you doing? Not.
Has to make a
Okay.
life for a daughter.
Michael, please.
I want to say this. Usually when I do these stories, I get a pretty good gut feeling where I'm leaning towards or who I'm thinking or whatever. And I don't have a gut feeling here. You haven't told anything crazy. You haven't said anything where I say, you know, that makes no sense. There is some history where everybody kind of agrees that your family makes some complaints about things and they're trying to gain control over things. That kind of makes me a little leery, but not really pointed at you. It's more pointed at your family, not so much you. But you came here and you took a lie detector test. Travis, we asked you, did you ever inappropriately touch your daughter for your own sexual gratification? You answered no. You told the truth. Do you have knowledge that someone other than Michael touched your daughter? You answered no. You told the truth. Do you have knowledge that someone in your family told your daughter to say that Michael inappropriately touched her? You answered no. You told the truth. Did you ever tell your daughter to say that Michael inappropriately touched her? You answered no. You told the truth. Did you fabricate the story that Michael touched your daughter? You answered no. You told the truth. Michael, you're here because you want to clear your name in this
Yes, sir.
story. We asked you basically the one question that comes down to it. Did you ever have any sexual physical contact with Barbie's daughter? You answered no, and the results are you did not tell the truth.
No, what? That's impossible, though. I've never. That's impossible. Mom, that's impossible.
In the poor excuse of a mother.
No, that's
Okay.
Get the camera out of my face.
Michael,
that's
Hold on,
that is
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hope
Take
you
her off
watch.
stage.
impossible.
Take her off
To get
stage.
framed for somebody to do. I do that.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody, calm down. Okay.
Fix to go to prison for something you do.
The good thing about this story right now is that there's an open investigation into this. The police are looking into this. There's allegations of a picture being taken. And if a picture was taken, whether it was deleted or not, there's a permanent record. And with police forensics, they'll be able to find that. And if they don't find it, now, a lot of times when people fail, and like I said, in my gut, I throw them off my stage. We make sure that the police get involved.
Right.
Well, the police are involved in this regardless.
Right.
And the investigation is not closed. It's open.
Honestly, before all this, I didn't believe it.
It's a horrible thing to be accused of. We give the test, we read the results, and as hard as it is sometimes, and as as bad a result it is, that's what it is. I can't change it.
Right.
It is what it is.
Is
So,
that the only question you asked him?
no,
They asked me like 6 questions. That's why I'm not understanding why I only get one question.
we ask many questions, but we, for the show purposes, we read the one that's pertinent to the show.
But I can see the rest of the...
When you go back, you can have a private session with Dan Rebakoff, our lie detector examiner, and you can ask him all the questions you want.
Okay.
And so for you too,
Yeah.
Mom, if that's something that would make you more
Oh, of
comfortable.
course, this is my son.
Exactly.
You
And
know,
I
I'm not-
listen, I totally
I'm not
get
here
it.
for this TV show. you
I
know.
understand. You're here for your son.
Exactly.
And I'm saying, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever
Right.
helps you get to the bottom of this, and certainly, we don't want the situation to get any worse. This is the end of the show. It's not the result that I think anybody here wanted. But please keep us updated. We'd like to know what
absolutely.
happens as this investigation proceeds.
Naturally.
Good luck to you. That's all I can say. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank
Show was over, and we're bringing everybody back out. The reason why we're doing this is because usually, you know, I get a gut feeling about a story, and I'm pretty good at sniffing out who's guilty, you know? And in this story, I just didn't get that with you. And I'm not saying you didn't do it, but you didn't say anything crazy. She's saying that she never left you alone, and here's a mother, which she's very protective of her daughter, but she didn't even see anything. So something was bothering me. Plus the fact that we read one question on your lie detector test that said you failed, but you failed everything. And you failed miserably, which is not normal either. So it was bothering me, and I went backstage, and I brought your mother and you into my green room. We had a little conversation, right?
Yes.
And I asked you, I said, something's not right with these results because you failed everything. And what did you tell me? I said, you know, sometimes things can influence a lie detector test. And what did you tell me?
I was using drugs before I did this.
You were using drugs before you did it. And certain things, certain drugs that you use can influence a lie detector test negatively if you've been doing those drugs. So what we did was we gave him a drug test right backstage to see if you were lying about that. And you can't really lie on a drug test. And it came back that you took methamphetamines, used marijuana, Xanax, and regular amphetamines. You were a busy boy this weekend before you came on the show, doing all kind of drugs. And I'm just, is this regular drug use? Were you nervous? What the hell were you doing all these
Ever
drugs
since
for?
I got accused of this, I fell off and got right back into my old habits again.
Okay. And as Dan Rebakoff will explain, you know, he's explained, when you do drugs like this, it can throw a whole polygraph exam out of whack. Now, that being said, I'm not saying you didn't do it, and I'm not saying you did it. But because you did lie to our pilot, when he asked you if you did drugs, what did you tell him?
I just told him I smoked weed.
Right, which would have no influence, but those other drugs would, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's where you stand right now. He still has the drugs in his system. We cannot even polygraph him right now because there would not be accurate results. So we can't even come to a conclusion with the show with accurate lie detector results. We bring you here, we give you your chance, but I'm not bringing you again. You got an open investigation. If you want another lie detector test, you go home, you pay for it.
Right, exactly.
That's fair. The only thing I would think is that might give you a little hope that maybe if he wasn't under influence of drugs and he takes a lie detector test, he passes it. There is an investigation by the police and Child Welfare Protective Services that are looking into this, and that should give you a better understanding of what happened. You didn't do drugs, and we know you passed. So as far as this story comes, you came here and you were wondering whether Travis made stories up or if he did anything. He himself didn't lie. He didn't make up this story. He didn't coach his daughter. He doesn't know anybody in his family did. He doesn't know of anybody that molested his daughter. That we know for a fact. He's clean.
And I do want to apologize.
You know what?
And
That's nice that you're doing it, but you don't have to apologize.
I know.
your daughter was, being San Molest, you're going to explore every option of what's going on, which you did. It's nice. It's really nice that a father went and stooped to those levels, especially with his own daughter, so good for you. You, on the other hand, and I told you this in my green room, you're your life up. You've been in jail. Now you're accused of this, and what do? You go do drugs. You keep doing the things that you're doing, and I hope, please, let us know how this turns out. I want to know how it turns out, and we'll put it in the show. If you beat this and you're an innocent man, we'll put it in the show. And if you're guilty, we'll put it in the show. But I'm telling you, young man, you keep doing the things that you're doing, you're going to spend most of your life behind bars. And you're going to break that woman's heart. So whatever you do from this moment on, think about what you're doing with your life. All right? Goodbye.